Lisa. Hi. Did you have a productive day at Crimson?
You could say that.
You know, the Jackal's Day has been equally fruitful. I've been tracking Franco.
How's it going?
Well, good. I produced a lead that even the law enforcement minions could not have turned up.
What kind of lead? Do you know where he is?
Well, no, that is yet to be ascertained.
But, Jason is out looking for him, right?
Yes. I mean, of course, he could only go under the watchful eye of his gatekeeper, the Decepticon.
Do you know when they're going to be back?
The journey should not be lengthy. But, you know, the Jackal and Maxie needs to have some precious alone time. You know, my cyber skills are in high demand, but that is no excuse to neglect my lady love. Perhaps now would be a good time for that romantic reunion you mentioned.
Well, thank you for the tea and for hearing us out. I'm sorry we wasted your time.
Everything happens for a reason. The universe unfolds as it will, whether we see it clearly or not. Good luck with your search.
Have a nice night. Well, that was a dead end.
Yeah, we could check for other Karen Andersons.
The officer already did. That was the only one that fit the profile.
So what do we do now?
Well, we're back to square one. I mean, we know Franco's here. We know he's back. We don't know where he is.
Well, then we might have to wait for him to make a move after all.
And then we're reacting to the guy again. I don't like that. That puts us in a vulnerable position.
Spinelli, that sounds wonderful, but maybe we should wait a while.
Opportunity knocks, as they say.
I just can't be selfish. I mean, Franco has been leaving his corpse calling cards all over town, and I really think you need to focus your skills on finding him.
As much as I wish to aid in his capture, I find myself having some conflicting emotions.
Where's the conflict? Franco is a murderer. He needs to be locked up.
Yes, but once he's apprehended, Stone Cold goes back to prison. So I'm kind of inclined to drag out the investigation as long as possible.
No, you can't.
So, what do we got so far?
Well, we have 3 photographs of dead bodies at crime scenes.
Real crimes, all unsolved, different parts of the country. Franco either committed the murders himself, or he took the pictures of the victims after they were already
killed. And he sent 3 pictures to 3 different people. You, Maxie, who he used and slept with, and Jocelyn, who's only a baby.
That's the one that worries me the most, Jocelyn. I mean, he already threatened her once. Broke into the Jack's house, spray painted his signature tag all over the nursery wall, kidnapped her mother. Why send the photos?
Because Franco wants us to know that he can get to Jocelyn if he doesn't get what he wants. The question is, what does he want?
Well, we're not going to get anything by standing around here. Let's get back to the station.
Stone Cold had himself incarcerated solely to protect young Sir, who's now been freed, yet Stone Cold has to go back to prison. Don't you have any sympathy for that ordeal?
Yeah, Jason did an amazing thing. There's no one on Earth I would voluntarily go to prison for. Not even you, Spinelli, even though I love you.
Yes, few people would make such a sacrifice, and it seems only fair that Stone Cold should be granted permanent freedom, but alas, it is not to be.
It is unfair, but Jason agreed to the temporary leave so he could catch Franco, and I know he's expecting your help. You don't want to let him down, do you?
Of course not.
And it doesn't seem okay to give a serial killer extra time to stalk and kill and show up out of nowhere all creepy like Franco did the first time he was in Port Charles. I mean, who knows what he would have planned this time around.
That's a point well taken. Just the thought of Stone Cold reincarcerated.
It's awful, I know. Not as awful as Franco on the loose, so maybe the answer is to figure out a way for Jason to go on the run after Franco's caught.
If Stone Cold were to escape after the Demented One's capture, it would set off a series of unfortunate events.
Dante would be in trouble, but that's not exactly the end of the world.
Agreed. But his removal as young Sir's guardian might result in youngster being sent back to Pentonville, and that would cause Stone Cold much anguish.
Okay, well, we'll just have to find a solution for that, but in the meantime, I think you should focus on Franco. You need to catch him before he finds his next victim to torture, maim, murder.
Is Maxie still frightened?
Of course I'm frightened, Spinelli. Franco is a psychopath. What if he decides to target me?
Have no fear. Your loving Jackal will keep you safe. Success, I hope?
Karen Anderson denies being Franco's mother.
What? I gave you irrefutable proof.
I'm just telling you, we got nothing from her.
Now, we think Franco's back in Port Charles, but we can't be sure.
I just saw him.
Hi, Mom. I got you those herbs you like. Mugworts, juniper berries, garlic to keep the vampires away.
Bobby, what have you done now?